I'm just going to give a quick video in relation to an exhibit that I saw in Adelaide over the weekend. It's a phenomenon, really. It's a rare opportunity to see a corpse flower. So some of those that don't know what a corpse flower is, the corpse flower is a plant that originates from Sumatra. And Adelaide Botanic Gardens has a couple of those seeds. I believe Smellanie, which is the name of the plant I'll be talking about, was grown about 15 years ago. And in only 15 years, I believe, it is the second time we've seen Smellanie open up and shown its true beauty. So the corpse flower, like I said, originates from Sumatra, and it stays a tree or a stem most of its life, 99% of the life. But there is a very rare opportunity, which we just got on the weekend in Adelaide, in which the plant opened itself up. It revealed its leaves and its pollen. And through that, the pollen extracts a very putrid smell. That's why it's called the corpse flower. Because by extracting a smell that smells like dead corpse, it attracts bugs and insects to come and pollinate that. But it's only open for 48 hours and then the plant closes itself again and returns to its dormant state. It requires a lot of energy, I believe 80% of its energy to actually open up, and it takes around a few hours to actually open up. However, it's only open up for 48 hours. So this plant, Smellanie is its name, opened up late on Saturday night, opened late on Saturday night. So there was only a very rare opportunity before the exhibit closed after midnight in which people can come and see Smellanie open, and also the whole real purpose of it is to smell the dead corpse smell that Smellanie gave out. So the sign of Smellanie kind of opening up is that it grows quite rapid towards the period of it opening up. So when the botanists could see that it was really shooting up, they knew the flower was about to open. That flower or the plant was around 2 meters tall when I went and saw it. I saw it on Sunday morning at around 8:30. So the optimum time is probably to see the flower is its first few hours, because that's when it really opens up. It shows its leaves, the purple color. You can really see the pollen inside the center and extracts that smell to attract the bugs. So if you really wanted to smell this plant at its optimum, because you guys love smelling dead corpses or ever wanted to smell a dead corpse, you would have had to probably smell it Saturday night. I got there the next morning at 7. It still was open. I've got photos that I'll show in relation to me taking a couple of photos in front of Smellanie. The exhibit didn't open till 7:30. And geez, what a line. I've never seen such a line in Adelaide for something so small. I'll show you a video of the line that I took. So this is around 7 o'clock. Apparently some people got there as early as 5 o'clock, were the earliest people to see this plant. Of course, the exhibit didn't open to 7:30, so they were waiting outside for 2.5 hours. So here's a quick video of the line. As that I'm about halfway through, so that line is just, can't even see the start, you can't even see where it ends. It went all the way down to Hackney Road, really, and who knows how far it went after that. The exhibit opened at 7:30, or just after 7:30, and at the point of when it opened, I was probably in the line for about 45 minutes to an hour before I actually got to where the plant was. So it's in the rainforest exhibit. You only got 48 hours to see this plant, and of course the exhibit is only open certain times. Because Adelaide had very scorching hot weather on the Sunday, they decided to close the exhibit at 12 o'clock. So you really only had from 7:30 to 12 to actually see the plant, and then after that, you wouldn't really get to see the plant because it would have closed up. Was it smelly? I think that's the first question I'll get. It wasn't too smelly. You could smell a very small, potent smell. Of course, the smell comes from inside the plant of the pollen. So in the photo, I was actually smelling the leaf, which wasn't where the smell was. You have to actually put your nose right down in the middle of the plant to get the true smell of that. And you only had about 20-30 seconds to take a photo with it. And then they moved you on. There is a live stream of that video that was happening throughout the 48 hours or so that it was open. So here's the live footage of me approaching the flower and taking a photo in front of the flower. Yeah, and there you go, that's Smellanie. So probably won't see Smellanie open up again for another 5 to 7 years. What would I rate the experience? Something different. It's Adelaide, maybe 3 out of 5 is probably the best. Of course, ideal is to go midnight to get the optimum smell and the optimum colour of the leaves. 2 meters. That plant was 2 meters. Crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Post a like, comment if you went and saw the flower. Any questions, throw them in the comments as well. Until then, I'll see you next time.